On this video I'm going to show how to print this document, production order, automatically when new manufacturing order is created. Note that manufacturing order can be created in three ways. From sales order directly using make to order route. I will enable it right now. Replenish on order. I will put for it sequence later. Okay. Okay, so this then it can be created from the sales order also, but using reordering rules. In this case it is table. There are min-max rules, 0 and etc. So these min-max rules, or it can be created manually using the create button. And in all these cases we would like to print this report when status of manufacturing order is moved to confirmed. So first of all, what we need to know that in Odoo standard there are several tables. Logging, here we will record all the logs from creation of manufacturing order. It's just for testing purposes. Then you need to make sure to install special application. This is the automatic action rules module. We should be installing it. So, and then we need to enter debug mode. After you did all these steps, what you can do, you can find automated actions menu, where you will be creating the new action that will do printing for us. So I already pre-created it. So let's go inside. What fields are required? This is action name. Then we type the object which is linked to. Then in action to do we select execute Python code. In trigger we select on creation and update. Trigger fields we select state field because we want only state field to be monitored. And we say that we apply this rule only if state equals to confirmed. We do it like this, like state equals to confirm and click save. That's it. That's all configuration. And next thing, we're going to write some code. Most of the code is available on print.ventor.tech site in our FAQ section. And the last question, and there are examples of the code. They are very simple. Most of them are available. Which I will show on video, available there. So first of all, we need to get our report. For this, you go to reports menu. Again, it's available only in debug mode. Find our report name, production order. Click in debug mode here, view metadata, and here is the XML ID that we copy. And that way we retrieve our report. Then what we do, we check if there are any production orders created, and there can be many production orders created at once during confirmation of sales order, and for every of them we want to do a printing. So we iterate through all these production orders. Very important thing that we retrieve a user who created the production order, and it's important because we would like then to get a printer from user. Why we need to get a printer from user like this? Because it will take into account not only printer that is selected in settings, a default printer, here it is, or printer that is selected on user profile here, but also it will take into account user rules, because in user rules we can say that specific user should print always on this printer specific report. So you need to use always this method. Then we call the method for printing, and we pass report, our order, number of copies, options, just copy paste them, and options we pass a tray bin. If printer has multiple tray bins, then we can print on from specific one, and we log all the changes that are required. Okay, so that's it. The action is created and active. Now let's test. So first of all, let's do testing with simple reordering rules. Let's first of all check that there are no manufacturing orders exist for table. So what we will do, we will duplicate. So this one I would like to cancel. Duplicate sales order, save, confirm. Okay, so first of all, because mTOR road was enabled by us, manufacturing order is directly linked. Manufacturing order is directly linked to our sales order. Here it is. And if we look at the logging table, you see that manufacturer order 37 created by user blah 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 Odoo bot was printed on virtual dev printer. We also can check print jobs, and we can see that it was successfully printed. Okay, so now let's go and routes switch off by archiving mTOR road. Now let's go to manufacturing. There is a table, we click cancel. Now we go to sales order, we cancel it. Okay, now click duplicate. Let's click save. So now, because we switched off mTOR, now it will be printed according to reordering rules. You see there is no link to manufacturer order. That is because manufacturing order was created from reordering rule. Here it is. Okay. OP005 rule. It's manufacturer order 38. Let's now go again to logging. And we see that there is manufacturer order 38 created by users blah 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 was sent to printer. In this case, because all the actions are done as a super user on background, always a company default printer will be used. And the last test, let's create a manufacturer order manually. Table to produce. Let's click save. You can see that for now manufacturer order is draft, and if you look at the login table, there are no logs appears that printing happened. Now let's confirm. So now it is confirmed. Let's look at the logs, and we can see that printing happened. And in this case, manufacturer order 39 created by user Mitchell admin was sent to printer virtual PDF printer. In this case, we took configuration from our user. So that is it for the demo. Hope that helps.